Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, episode 15. As you can see, we've got a lovely guest with us today, and that's Lawrence from Kentucky. How are we doing, Lawrence?
Good. Good evening, everyone. Just thanks for having me on.
Great to have you on here. This is going to be quite an interesting one. As you can see, people in the chat, thanks who's with us at the moment. We are literally kind of going to unveil ourselves. So if the three of us are ready, we'll go on the count of three. Or Lawrence, if you want to count us down, and we'll reveal ourselves.
Yep. Okay, ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1.
Good evening, everyone.
Shalom. Anthony's Halloween costume is the broken camera.
Anthony, you've let us down.
Oh, nice. Sound effects. Michael Myers.
Have you given that pumpkin a glory hole?
Good costumes. Now you have to wear that for 2 straight hours, sweating. You can't breathe.
I'll look forward to that. I can actually lose some weight for a change, Lawrence.
Forget the treadmills, wearing Halloween costumes.
Exactly. Fuzzy, yeah, you all good?
Yeah, I suppose we can say the start of the week was a little bit lackluster. I think, to say the least. But with the news that Ten Hag has gotten the sack, he's been sacked, he's been punched in the face and given a P45, and boarded that flight back to Holland, and replaced by Ruud van Nistelrooy, currently winning our game 4-2. I think Leicester have just scored a second goal. It's a consolation prize. Good for you. We'll probably end up winning 8-2. And Amarim on the way. Amarim job, as we can say. But yeah, I'm looking forward to things. Fingers crossed that it will we hit the ground running, get us some cheeky points, be 3 points collectors, and get ourselves back up the table.
Well, that sounds good. And Anthony, how you been, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah. Fucking hell. Do you know what? The last time I wore a mask, I found it hard to breathe. That was when I wore the top mask, believe it or not. And but that's it. Here, Tim, can I ask you a question?
Go on, mate.
Why is Viagra made your nose grow?
Well, because it's when you tell lies, mate, you've got to be careful, haven't you? Got to be careful.
That's you turning night saying that West Ham's going to win a cup this season. Is that
it? Well, you never know, mate. Stranger things have happened, and it's West Ham of all clubs. So you know how we are. Let's just say hello to the good people in the chat first of all. I could just about see them before my eyes missed up. Good evening to Arsenal Man. Good evening, and evening to Matt as well. And they're saying hello to each other. Yeah, Fuzzy support about me stuck in the chair. Blimey on Tom as well. I'm shocked. I know, mate. I know, Matt. We know we usually like lateness is greatness, but we've actually kind of got early for a change.
I'm so late that I've had to arrive beyond the grave.
Good evening, Mama Flossie. Hope you will. Paddy, I thought you guys were going to dress up. Well, we do every now and then, but we thought we'd dress down for a change. Good evening, Michael, please. Good evening. That describes our game Sunday. Good, bad, and ugly. Definitely. And Anthony wins first prize. Hey, we've got a winner out of the three of us.
It's because of that pumpkin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the glory hole pumpkin.
This one or this one? The one with the puke come out of his mouth.
You couldn't see that one.
Is that one from Madonna Kebab? That puke.
That's probably when that's probably when you see Donna lying on the bed.
I needed something to floss my teeth with.
Oh man!
See you. Good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Margaret saying Fuzzy Man U 4-2 up at the moment. Open game.
Mm.
Big up
6
Martin
goals.
Hill,
It's
so
only
late to
half
come
time.
in. Yee. Tony lied about West Ham having the best defence this season. Yeah. We weren't doing too bad, was we, Matt? We wasn't doing too bad. Yeah. Good evening, Howard. Good evening, all you
Howard?
beautiful. How you coming, your Ryans? Arsenal mate saying, big up, guys, but you really don't require those masks.
Oh,
Oh.
let's see you come on here, Arsenal Manic, and show us that mug of yours.
So he's basically saying that Lawrence is wearing a mask all this time.
That's what he said. I was waiting
Yeah.
for something. I forgot you guys were dressing up too. I was like, oh Lord.
Master Mate saying Fuzzy is the scariest.
He's like Ghost Rider.
Hey, Mama.
Yeah, Ghost Rider. Yeah, good
I
to see
look
Lawrence,
like
which it is indeed.
one of those Modern Warfare ghost wannabes or something. Dressed like.
Paddy said here, I reckon Anthony's won this one. Blimey, you guys must be finding it hard to breathe. Lucky enough with this mask, there's a load of holes underneath here, so it is breathable. But if I suck in too much, then my nose goes funny.
It needs to make a little like a kazoo sound, though.
That's the one. Ethan Sharkey, Larry's letting the team down, he's saying.
What? Oh,
Oi.
Sharky, what's up? Sorry. Didn't get the memo.
Big up E. Ross. Where's Wurzel's mask? Yeah, that's true.
It's having too much fun with that.
Yeah, Sharky, it's a lot more better now. Thanks very much. It's actually kind of regained some familiarity, if I can say the word. So thanks, mate. You were saying, Tony, can you muff dive a breathe okay that mask? Big up, gents. Yeah, I ain't doing too bad, mate. I'm not doing too bad at the moment. But if you see me kind of start to wane onto one side, just give a shout and I can wake up again. And they're saying hello to each other as well. Aces, good to see you. Andy Murray, Fuzzy. Matt said about Wordsworth, but he's left in the tractor in Bristol Rovers Stadium car park.
He's parked in the middle of the pitch. Can't play.
Can you breathe properly? Seems hefty. Which one is hefty? Anthony, Fuzzy, or myself? Yeah, Bristol Rovers tractor support as always. No, Foster. So Michael Myers is still alive. Yeah, after all these years. Bloody hell.
He changed his name to Anthony Herbert.
Yeah, Anthony's scaring the hell out of me at the moment. You're doing well then, Anthony. You seem to have won this one, Dan. Gakpo just scored. Ooh, Liverpool's back in it. Van der Waal has gone off injured. Hamstring for the Spurs. Oh, that's a shame, Howard. Yeah, maybe we can knock him out for a change. So I suppose we better start off with Fuzzy. Well, as you know, for me and Lawrence, we're kind of quite happy on this one, and you probably are as well. West Ham are massive, knocking out managers everywhere we go. So
That's
when you look
right.
at it, he's
I like
finally
that.
gone. What was your reaction to that, Fuzzy?
I had a celebratory wank. No, but in all reality, it's one of those where it's like I was scrolling through my timeline on that Monday, and I was just like, I'm kind of wanting something to happen, and literally in the case of me watching a YouTube video, no news beforehand, watched my YouTube video afterwards, all the news is breaking, he's gone, he's sacked, he's all of this and that, and yeah, I was just like, thank goodness, it felt like a sigh of relief, if anything. Not like any major crazy celebrations or knee sliding or biryanis, as Saeed and co like to go celebrating. We can eat their biryani now. Now that Ten Hag is gone, and no more haram ball. Now we are. What's it? What I'm trying to think of the term.
Baby?
No, it's another term. It's inshallah ball. Inshallah. We're playing. I mean, it's 4-2 at the moment, but still. Hopefully, with Amarin, we'll play some Inshallah ball. But yeah, just glad that it's. I think by the looks of it, we may have stopped the free fall, and we'll have to see what happens. What happens when Amarim comes in and starts playing his mystical 3-4-3?
Hey Fuzz, are they doing something different tonight compared to? I haven't had a chance to watch the first half, but like you guys scored 8 goals in the Premier League this year. You got 4 just tonight alone. Are they doing something different that you can see? I haven't been able to watch it.
I don't think there's a massive difference. I think supposedly the lineup was with a 4-2-2, well 4-4-2 rather than a 4-2-3-1. Ruder's utilised an Agate Casemiro midfield, which is a midfield duo that I've been asking for a while. I think Bruno's playing much further up next to Xerxes, with Garnacho and Rashford out wide. So I think they're sort of being used as some inside forward. So I think that's still the same. But I think there's a lot more freedom to move forwards from Casemiro's part in midfield. So he's ended up with 2 goals tonight on a hat trick of all people. So yeah, I mean,
well, he scored on Sunday. That set piece, he was a third header to go in.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but yeah, I think this is just sort of like a temporary thing. But
gotcha.
I'm expecting with these United players that Ten Hag is gone, that they'll go out and they'll give 10 out of 10 performances. You know, they got to look good for the new manager, but they wouldn't dare do it for the old guy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yep.
Got to question player commitment. But this is what you expect.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, like, as Ewa said, gentlemen, I called the Ten Hag second first before Loppy. Yes, he's
first manager to be sacked in the Premier League, but also Manchester United's earliest sacking that they've ever done.
Is that right?
I mean, obviously, Aces and that are putting here. Obviously, Spuds are now winning 2-0 against City. I mean, if City put a depleted squad in or something.
Yeah, perhaps Matasar.
Van der Ven might be out for Saturday's match against who are they playing? I did my picks already for that. I was picking the Spurs, but I don't know. I'm about to change it up. That's a big defensive hurt right there.
Oh, we've got the match predictions tonight. So if you want to make some changes to any of your match predictions, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Arsenal very excited. My bad actually is most terrifying. For some reason, I thought he was the one below.
He's the only one who can bloody drink as well.
Yeah,
that's right.
I've got to take everything off.
The talk of Emery coming in, the new manager's bounce, as they say. Michael's Bleeds is saying, here's a stat for you. 9 managers have been sacked after losing to West Ham United.
That's right. We're killers. We're manager killers.
That's the
Everywhere
right.
we go.
Would you like us to return you the favour when you come to Old Trafford?
No. Well, let's see right now. We'll take it week by week.
Yeah, Sharky saying
you might come to Old Trafford and sack Ruben Amorim.
You never know. Yeah, Sharky saying shame for everyone bearing Man United fans that Ten Hag was given the heave-ho. It's a shame, isn't it? Evening, Colin. Good evening, gentlemen. Tony, Anthony, Fuzzy, and Larry. Good on you guys for dressing up. Fuzzy must be happy, whereas I am very, very angry. Oh, I'd like to know what that's all about, Colin. Trip saying Fuzzy looks better today.
I look like a living death.
Pepper's going crazy. I wonder if they, enlighten us if you can in the chat. Is it a depleted squad? Because that'd be very interesting to know.
Yeah, really.
Evening, Trip. Anthony, Jesus Christ, say something. He's saying. Yeah. Oh wow. Howard saying Amarin. Yeah, Spanish for horse liquor.
That's why they call him Amarin Job.
Dear.
Starting already.
Yeah, Sharky, it is indeed. Yeah, an old school doctor's mask. It is. Yeah, absolutely. Shark 100%. Tony the Necromancer. He just so creepy there, just sitting there. He was. Plague Dr. Mask. Yep. He's scared the. Anthony's doing a great job, scaring the crap out of people. Anthony's doing his Mike Myers impression in not talking. We're actually blessed for a change. Silence from Anthony Herbert. Paddy saying, do you reckon you could carve a butternut squash for Halloween? Anthony might do it live on air right now.
I don't want to know how we managed to make that hole in that pumpkin, though. So if you're encouraging him to start making more holes, I think we'll have to cancel the cameras. And...
Oh, Chelsea, yeah, because they're losing as well, aren't they? Yeah, still being pounded by the Toon at the moment. You know, if you're too mean to buy a pumpkin. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Paddy. Yeah, absolutely. I might have to take this off in a minute because I can't see for crap now. It's just misted up inside and I can't see nothing.
You made it for 16 minutes, 17 minutes. You can make it.
Yeah, I'll try a bit more longer, Larry.
I say that as I have nothing on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, breathe with the air nice and fresh. Anthony sounds more logical now that he's not talking. Oh, they are, mate. I mean, even if I take these ones off of there, I mean, now I can't see for nothing. Because I can poke myself in the eyes with it. Oh, there's my nose in the way, isn't it?
This guy's nose above his.
He's not a very good doctor. He's underqualified.
Up the Rovers, Trip saying. Surely you've got something to slip into, Lawrence.
That's a big negative. Sorry, Howard. No dressing up around this house.
Good thing
So,
you
Lawrence,
said something and not someone.
Yes, true. So, Lawrence, what did you make of the game on Sunday?
Yeah, it was a tale of two halves. You know what I mean? I wasn't, sure about what was going on when he didn't start Somerville or Tadibo. I heard later on about Tadibo that he was fitness late or something like that. So that might have been an issue for him there. But the Somerville was crazy. And then Fuzz, you probably know as well as I do. You guys should have had like 5 goals in the dang first half. There's so many opportunities. Yeah. Garnacho, what was it? D-Lop had one off the post. I mean, I made a joke on my reaction thing that we would have got whooped if Man U knew how to score. We were just having too many laps. That midfield's not coming back when we play Wan-Bissaka and Emerson up there. The center backs can't defend by themselves. The midfielders should be coming back, and they're just too slow for it. But then in the second half, we adjusted a lot. I like the change that they made. He actually took Paqueta off, which needed to be. He had a card anyway. Mav came off. He didn't do too bad, but he had a card too. But he got hurt. If you notice, he was hurting his knee there, and they started holding. Yeah, that all happened when he ran back. If you notice, he slid into the post on one of them trying to come back and defend, and he never bounced back again. And he came out for that. But the subs, Tadibo, man, came in, did a solid job. Somerville shows that he's the man on the left wing. Period.
Absolutely.
I don't care if Kudus is fit or not. That guy came in, created energy. He was making everything happen. I call him the maestro type of thing. That one back to Antonio, he woke up the rest of the squad. So I really like the moves there. And then, like I said, we got the goal. Then on the set piece that they scored against us, 3-head pass in there. If you do, I'm not making any excuses, but Alvarez being out because he was hurt, he was on the side. Coming in, that kind of hurt us. We were playing with 10 men, and they headed it up there. The penalty, I don't think it was a penalty, but know what? We've been on the short straw that many a time. Yeah, so definitely. So I'll take the goal, and we needed the 3 points. Going into the last 2 matches, I said we needed 3 points out of them, and we got it. So, I mean, we're not sitting perfect. I did a little stats thing here for the upcoming game. We're sitting sorry about that. We're sitting at 13th, of course. Yeah, 13th. going into it, -3, tied with Man United, basically, I think, except we could win the head-to-head. So there's, I think I said that I think we should start the same 11 that came out on the second. I don't know. I was happy with Fabianski in goal. He did a decent job in there. His ball distribution was 20 times better than Areola's ball distribution. So, I mean, we had some pluses and minuses. We're still trying to figure it out. Is it perfect? No, not at all. But we got the 3 on the road. Now we got a tough Forest team coming up who's ranked 7th in the league. So, it's just move on. I mean, to get better. Like I said, I'm still not, I'm starting to judge Lopetegui now. I have done it for the last couple of breakdowns by 2 pieces. And what I mean by that is, like, prior to that, I said we needed 4 points going into the international break. He got just enough. And then I said 3 points here. Now I'm not the boss on who should score what, but that's making me say I'm going to still support him. Some of these people that are saying Lopetegui out, that's just I love my West Ham and all that, but sometimes our fans, man, are so quick to sack too fast. I mean, I know it's awful on some occasions, but we got to work it out. And it kind of goes to like what Fuzz said on there, and what's the difference? With the team today that scored 4 for Man U, the players are now playing. So basically, what he's telling me is that the players weren't playing before for 10. And, now are they doing that for Lopetegui? Because some of the guys out there, they don't look like they're playing very solid. Paqueta's one of them. You know what I mean? So sit him down, put him to the side. Soler, I wanted to see him start. He showed me nothing on that first half.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing. So
absolutely. I agree on that.
That's kind of about it.
Well, I went 20 minutes. I've got to come back as this. So I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So let me just catch up with the chat here. And that, of course, you can dress up Lawrence. Get some fake tan. You could dress up as Trump for Halloween.
That's true.
Brilliant. Big up to Aguna Matata. Big up to all the non-faces in the chat. Big up to yourself. Big up to Brian CFC. Big up Early Doors and Football Chat. And Abby Hello Eve. Absolutely love it. He's saying Somerville is nice. Yeah, I agree with what Lauren said there. I mean, he came on that, and it was good refreshing to see 3 subs come on and actually make an impact. I think that was.
Did you see? That was his first goal, so he took off the jersey. He got a card, but you saw he was running out. He ran up to Kudus. So I don't know if they must have a good relationship. At first, I couldn't tell on the first. I was like, "Is his dad or something?" But then look, it was Kudus. I was like, "Wow."
I thought exactly the same thing. Who the hell was that standing up with him there? And then, but yeah, it was all good. It was good to see it, and that kind of just shows the harmony in the team, really.
I agree. Yeah.
Good question here for you, Fuzz. Sharky's asking: is Rashford finished? He's non-existent in games now.
Yeah, I'd say he's finished.
He's got to go back to them Irish pubs, man. Every time he goes there, the next day he plays good.
Yeah.
Go back to being the king of Belfast nightclubs.
There you go.
Got the king of Belfast in Johnny Evans, and you got the king of Belfast nightclubs in Marcus Rashford.
Guna Matata said, I'll work with him on because Guna Matata, Lance, if you're not too sure, he actually wears a face mask all the time on his shows. He's one of them light up faces. So, yeah, it's hard to work with him on. Yeah, definitely. So we feel your pain and appreciate all the work you do with him. There he is. Where's Lerber? Sorry, mate?
It's like the Purge mask, isn't it? The film
Yeah,
Purge.
that's the one. That's the one. Here's your cousin. Where's Lerber? Are you all dressed up like Bristolians? Looks spot on, in my opinion.
Yeah, Fox.
Big up Trip in the chat. Yeah, cool. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. The lot as the miss of the season, though.
That was another one. Yeah.
I love watching. When you watch some of these kind of games, and our one included, there's one thing I like on a Monday morning when we're getting to work. I put on the YouTube and I have a look at the fan reaction TV, and you watch these things. And when it comes to this one, the amount of people that kicked off. I mean, obviously the best one is Flying Pig United, the Man United guy, because poor old Pikachu got it big time on his chair. He kicked the living daylights out of him. But it's always good to watch them things.
He didn't turn it into his own personal fuck rag then.
No, not at the moment. So we're okay at that one. Chip saying, thanks, Wurzel, you're the best. Definitely. Sharky, we take it all day long. I think, like Lawrence said, I mean, you know, how many times have we been done over with incidents like that? So I'll take it all day long.
I can breathe a bit easier now.
Okay.
I'm still dressed as a locked character though, so you have to achieve something to unlock me.
That's brilliant. Eyes wide shut, yeah. Colin saying, Tony, mate, I'm very angry with Dipstick Sullivan for not having the ambition and Bottle to take the chance and honor him. I know the deal was set up by Steiden in principle. That is why he flew over it. Yeah, do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
Another one. But yeah.
Was that more so that we wouldn't pay him the amount of money that he wanted? Because I knew he flew here. And what is he, the coach's Sporting?
Yeah.
In Portugal? And then he went back and he was talking about, I don't know if they had, because I remember that. And maybe you can answer that, Colin, or someone can there, because they had that conversation. He went back and then he was kind of like apologizing to his team or something like that. And he's been the kind of manager, though. He's trying to look for the best spot, the highest team that he can get to. That's what I've seen him. I really do.
Yeah.
Turned down Liverpool in the summer as well, I think.
Did he? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because not only did he have talks with us, because obviously he flew into London, but apparently Liverpool representatives come down and spoke to him as well.
Oh, okay.
But that's another one, isn't it?
We knew that I think one of Man City's director of football wasn't sure about what Pep was doing, so he had lined Amorim up as teed him up as a Pep replacement. Of course, the second Man United got linked to him, City were just like, Ruben Amorim, oh, that dusted bum, mate. Nah, we were never in for him. Never. Not in a million years. No chance, no shot.
I heard that too, Fuzz, about Man City, that they were trying to get him as the backup of Pep. Yep, I heard that. Yeah, someone got booked, Sharky.
Why have you got Donna's tights on your head?
I hope they went to the wash first.
No, I think they did. We've got the front bit going down the side of the
I think what this is, right, is evasive maneuvers, right? When I see Donna Cullen in the street, I have to wear this so that she has no idea. She can't tell who's underneath it.
Yeah, which is a good shout.
Yeah, I actually like the mount of Matt.
Yeah, Matt was linked with some of our thought we had no chance of signing him. I went in Nonto, to be honest with you. I think we probably got the better deal out of the two.
I'm seeing it. I'm liking what I see.
Good evening, Rich. Hope you're keeping well. Good evening, lads. Prediction for the weekend. Brilliant. Get them in nice and early. Matt saying, what's done is done there, Colin. Look to the future. Amorim might be rubbish. He's only managed in Portugal. Bet the devil you know, etc. True.
Yeah,
this is true. He's, we only know him for a short period of time.
Yeah.
Trip saying Rashi is playing with Nacho and Bruno, allowing for this match. True. Evening, Rich. Evening, Jose. Hope you well, mate. Evening, lads. Coming you Spurs. Yes, they're doing very well, mate. Very
Jose,
well.
what's going on?
Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Mark was saying, Tim, I've heard a head coach for us. Sullivan, nope. It will cost me 40 million for 4 years. I've on for 3 million a season. Yeah. Well, look at the Duran situation. We could have easily got that one over the line as well.
Yeah, that's a.
Saying you must be at the West Ham Stadium because it's still. I see the drips coming off your head.
Oh,
lucky enough. This is waterproof, mate. So it's just running off my shoulders. It's quite all right, mate. It's quite all right. Trip saying that Dalomis might save Man United's legacy. It's true. Yeah, true. Big up, Rich. Howard saying Amorim didn't want to work with a technical director. Interesting.
I heard stuff about him kind of not wanting to come was one of the things. I don't think it was. People can prove me wrong on Sullivan. Now, it's probably the deal. Knowing Sullivan, that had something to do with it too. But I heard a lot. He was kind of pushing back.
That's all right, because Sharky's alluded to here. Liverpool got Mac Lucas as a manager instead.
Yeah, Mac Lucas. Yeah, but new butt.
Let me just take a picture of Richard's thing before I miss out on it. Done. Good.
How about these predictions?
Yeah. So he's put them in already.
You already tallied them up?
Oh, he's put you down as winning. Yeah, I hope they're brand new tights, Sharky saying Fuzz.
I wouldn't bet on that, Sharky.
Thanks, Rich. Paddy saying, did you hear those Man United fans on Talk Sport? Oh, we need Southgate. Bring your laid back. Keep Van Nistelrooy. Blimey, and I thought Arsenal was screwed.
I don't know who let the plebs out of the cages that we have underneath Old Trafford. It's a dungeon under there. That all of the people with 3 nipples, 3 legs, 3 eyeballs, and 4 testicles end up locked under there. So we try to keep humanity as clean as possible on the surface.
Yeah.
We lock all the music.
Testicles. I've seen you sent me a video of your tea fuzzy earlier on the chat.
No, you sent. You sent. You sent that.
Trip's quite annoyed because he's who unlocked Fuzzy's face.
I did because I'm a superstar. I achieve all the main quests, the side quests. I achieve everything.
Hold your hands up, Buzz. You still got those things on? Yeah.
It's a full body.
Milk tray. He's the milk tray man.
Yeah, do you remember that? Yeah.
No, what I do is I follow people around and just act like the shadow. I've got to mimic all their movements.
Right.
They'll never suspect a thing.
Michael's saying Amarin is a gamble. He has never coached in the Prem, and Man U are not the greatest at the moment. Lots of work needed to get them playing.
Yeah, that's true. Because I'll be honest with you, if they get him, I mean, Arsenal on about getting that Groffley's in January. Now, with him managing Sporting, I reckon what Groffley's do is stay at Sporting Lisbon for this season, and Man United will sign him next season. Because they've got enough. Because you look in that Man United squad, right? And I watched Paul Scholes with Jamie Redknapp, and Scholes actually said on the debate thing or whatever, and he said what lacks Manchester United is the consistency of goals. He said that's the only thing that lacks them. And I thought to myself, yeah, he's right. He's got a point. So, but I thought that they're most probably get him for next season. So Arsenal most probably have to go in for somebody else now. So
interesting again, yeah, because I thought you had a done deal, it was in principle. You got this player, you know.
Yeah.
Question of the night.
A bigger target is there's definitely a bigger target between your legs, unfortunately.
Yeah, Shaggy say, Man, you will probably sign 1 or 2 players from Lisbon now.
So,
or sign half the Portuguese league.
Yeah. Trip saying somebody unlock Fuzzy's bum. It's for research purposes, apparently.
That stays locked up like a item of groceries in an American supermarket. I stay locked as a gift.
Trip saying Amarim is a guarantee. Stop crying, Chelsea and Arsenal fans. Yes, it seems like it's a done deal. Oh,
I'll give
2-1 now. They're coming back in.
I'll give Amarim an essence of credit that when he went to Sporting, young manager, he's got quite a tall order to take Sporting from a place where they had no chance of competing for trophies in the Portuguese league, and he's really established them. And now he's got them to a position of dominance. I mean, won the league quite comfortably last season. In the league format this season, unbeaten. Scored 30 goals, conceded 2. So he's had a flying start. Benfica and Porto fans are thanking Manchester United to see in the back of him, because now they have a shot at winning the Portuguese league. He's taken them from a position of obscurity to prominence in the Portuguese league, and of course players that other big teams around Europe want to sign.
I think that's what
I'll be honest with you, Tim. Well, I'm just gonna run through it. I mean, obviously, Liverpool's beaten Brighton 2-0.
Yeah.
Aston Villa's scoring 1-0 with Crystal Palace.
Make
Man
it fun.
United's winning 4-2. Newcastle now is 2-0 up against Chelsea. Arsenal are 3-0 up against Preston. And obviously Tottenham is, as it come up in the chat, is still 2-1.
Now Fernandez is on a hat trick.
And Nanuary, he scored the goal for Arsenal, Kai Havertz, and obviously Jesus.
Oh, he scored as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Paddy's saying apparently Sporting Lisbon's transfer record spent is 20 million. So I was really shocked when I heard that. So yeah, Amarin's a gamble, isn't he? Stop the wishful thinking. Evening Pepsi, evening Early Doors Football TV, Hot Fuzz, Lawrence, and John Cena.
Pepsi.
And also, good evening to James Lamper as well. Evening, ladies and gents. It's all happening. It is indeed. It's all happening. I hope you're keeping well, mate. Yeah, well, Lawrence, we've not got an easy game the weekend, have we, Forest?
No, not really. They're on good form. I mean, they're currently sitting seventh at the table. You know, they don't give up. You know, don't give up many goals. You know, Wood, who's always been a terror for us, he's hot. He's got 7 goals already this year. I know he twisted his ankle in that game on the weekend, but he should be coming back. But on the road and stuff like that, we'll see what we got. I mean, definitely they got some players that can do it. I always rated Wood for a while there. I don't know if it was the other manager or not. They wouldn't play him a lot. He would even come in a half. It seems like he's getting more time now, and he's paying. It's paying off for them. So
yeah, I agree on that.
They're sitting 4-4-1 +4. I mean, they're where we'd like to be at. So it's going to be a challenging game.
Yeah, not easy for us.
That's why they named him. Yeti names him CW7. Forget CR7, CW7.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, CW7.
I just realised I just zoomed in. Guess what? Lawrence, take this to art, but I had to zoom in. You actually remind me of someone. And do you know who that person is?
I'm going to say something smart.
It's our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister. It's a bit like our Prime Minister.
Well, I'm going to take that as an insult, but I'll carry on smartly.
Sorry, Lawrence. I see that. I think he reminds me of someone. And
For the love of God. Didn't take long, man. It took long. It took 38 minutes for the first.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, is it? That's not bad at all for Anthony.
See what happens when he takes his his mask off.
Trip saying his name is Juan Cena.
Juan Cena.
Yeah, look, against Benfica and Porto, the rest of the league players are farmers.
It's a bit like David Coulthard, actually. A little bit like David.
Get that. Sharky's saying Arsenal's got to aim for winning the League Cup. Do you think that's the main thing they can only win?
Well, under this manager, anything's possible, but no, I don't think he will. I don't think he will. He's the sort of one that likes to throw the domestic trophies in the bin, if you know what I mean. So that's the Carrier Bag Cup and obviously the FA Cup. It's like what me, I've touched on it. I grew up like we all did watching the FA Cup final. Especially it's better when obviously your own team playing in the final. But it's just one of these things that Mikel Arteta doesn't really like to win. He likes to win the Premier League, but obviously 850 million in his own team, he can't win it. So that's the problem that we've got here at Arsenal Football Club. So I personally, it's like what I said to him, he signed a 3-year contract. Within these 3 years, you can't see him in the Premier League. You can't see him win it at all. We need that next manager to take us to the next. He can't take us any further. He can't.
I mean, how do you see yourself, Florence? Because obviously I know Fuzzy's going to ask him next, but how do you see Arsenal? Do you think, as Anthony said, Arteta's took him as far as he can go?
Yeah, because and I kind of was like, no, let's give him some more time this year. But you're right, he's just not getting there. And then I think, in some of these players, and as a Rice coming from there, I just think you had the talent on there to go to the next level. It's just not getting there. So And I was going to ask you, does he rate, or do you guys rate the trophy? How about, do they want the trophy here? Is there a priority, I guess, or is it all of it? You know what I mean? Like if you're Man City, they're like, I want the trophies and I want the league too. Or does it, like, sometimes for us when we were going through stuff, what do you take preference over? You know what I mean? What do you need?
Yeah.
What do you think you got a better shot at? For the European, we're like, hey, we're not going to probably win it all in Prem, so we want to give it all in Europe to go there.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's just the way I think. So, I mean, you look at Fuzzy's manager, Tim Hag. I mean, obviously terrible in the league, but he's won 2 trophies in his roughly in his third spell at Man United. But it's like what I said, for the top teams, if you're just going to put them as priority, and you can't seem to get into that top 4, which Man United obviously want to do, obviously he couldn't do that. So obviously at Manchester United, it seems like the top 4 is more of a priority to them than winning the trophies, because when you look at it, basically Ten Hag was there on merit, just winning those trophies alone, and then that was it.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that's the way it comes in when you step into a big club.
And then you got the big clubs, because sometimes you go, I always look at this, and of course we're going to use Man City as an example. You have so many players that are on the bench that could start for many other teams. So you could put some of them in and still keep the health of going there and be able to juggle all that. So yeah, that for us, like I said, I was happy when we got our trophy, but I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Tone, but during that time, we wanted to go back to Europe. We wanted to stay in the top 7, but we were going for the trophy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were going for that. We were eyeing that, especially as we got closer and closer.
Yeah, it's true, because I think if you look at it, our league form wasn't great, was it, as well?
No, not during that time. You remember, it wasn't.
So when you look at it, I think, as you said, we was doing well in the cups compared to the league competition. So I think if you look at it, you're not going to win the Premier League. So the cup is your next best thing, and the rest is history, as they say.
And that's why we're European champions.
Oh,
absolutely.
Ahmad almost getting goal of the season.
Who?
Ahmad.
Oh,
really?
You got another.
He snubbed off Rashford for Ahmad Diallo. Crazy stuff, and did it within the 60th minute.
Wow! So the corner was turned, as they say. Colin saying yes, Amarin might have mentioned the bums. Might have only managed in Portugal, but you could actually say the same thing of Slot. They both transformed their respective clubs. Sporting Lisbon, Feyenoord. Sometimes you have to gamble. Yeah, well, we know Sullivan is not one of those that likes to gamble. That's for sure. Paddy's saying, yeah, it won't be unbearable. It will be unbearable, won't he? Tell me he'll be on the Sunday night takeaway. Well, yeah, he'll probably get himself on there.
He'll be clamming for that link. As soon as that final whistle goes, he'll be spamming your inbox. Send the invite, send the invite, send the invite, send the invite, send the invite.
Yeah. Mid off. I've always rated Wood.
Yeah, me too.
Sharky. Larry's not a tosser though. Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. That's right.
Brighton goal is 2-1. Liverpool now 3-1. They've replied back quickly. And Chip saying Man United isn't that big of a club right now, anyways. True. Yeah. And as Matt's saying, Sullivan gambled with getting Granny Dings for Moisaurus. Well, Granny Dings helped us out on Sunday, that's for sure.
He actually did, yeah.
I know we talked a bit about it on Sunday. I'm going to take this, but what did you make of the VAR situation? We talked about it on the Sunday night takeaway. Bear with me, I've got the phone going.
Oh, show's over, guys. Let's all go home.
Okay.
VAR situation. I think.
Did you think he was going to overturn it when he went to the monitor?
No, to be honest, I look at that situation in the run of the play and everything. It looked more as though like it was a 50-50.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Call it a sporting incident where 2 players are going for the ball. I think Danny Ings is trying to control the ball. He's running into a wall of players, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's in no world does a player get through that unscathed. No world.
Yeah.
So I think you should analyse that situation and say there's nowhere for the striker to go. But what they've said is, but because De Ligt puts his knee out and collides with Danny Ings before there's collision with the ball, would be classified as, that's a foul. And I'm thinking to myself, but if this happened, and it always happens, it happens so many times out in open play, and the referees either play on, just ignore it. It's just 50-50, guys. No need to look any more into it.
Mm-hmm.
But a second it's in the box, and it's late in the game, drama, everyone's crying out for a penalty. The referee is just like, well, no, carry on.
Yeah.
Just carry on. And I was thinking, well, I mean, sounds about right until Michael Oliver decides to go, actually, you really need to look at this, man. Go back and look at it. Look at that monitor.
And know what? And that's what kind of baffled me that they caught him over there, because this year they really made at least they've said they've made a concerted effort not to have him check it to overturn the call so they could keep the call as it stands on the field. I was kind of shocked when they called him over to look at it, in my opinion. I just like, oh, okay. But again, I'll take it any day.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what the guys have said here. Yeah. As Michael says, it was never a pen, but we'll take it. Matt's saying it wasn't a penalty in my honest opinion, just a clash of shins. But as you said, we take it. Chip's saying, what VAR call? Sharky's then saying, Granny Dings, Rooney wants him at Plymouth. Matt's saying they couldn't afford him, Sharky. But Sharky's alluded to, yep, Rooney loves a granny.
Fat granny shagger. You're just a fat granny shagger. Fat granny shagger. You're just a fat granny shagger.
No,
Michael.
Just a fat sheep shagger. You're just a fat sheep shagger.
Not where I come from. Not where I come from. That is, I believe it or not. I don't want to say. No, I'm not going to say it. But we know in this country who you are.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Trip's saying that was a foul, very soft pen, but it is what it is. It's true. I mean, look. I mean, I know. I think was, as Matt's saying here, Granny Dings falls into De Ligt. A bit more to it, I think, if you look at it again from another angle. I think the way the ball came in first of all, I think I said on Sunday, it looked like there was a handball situation first of all, but the fact that by that stage, De Ligt's leg is already out, makes contact, and that's where, and De Ligt's alluding to that it was a dive, but you don't exactly dive going, planting into someone and then collapsing on the floor. That's not exactly a dive in my eyes, but maybe to someone else. But, at the end of the day, we'll take all the luck that we need sometimes. Ooh, interesting. Brighton game is now 2-3.
Jeez.
Got 5 minutes of added time. We could throw it down.
Well, he's stinking him, Bruno Fernandes, and he ends up scoring 2 goals tonight. Oh, and Crystal Palace has just scored against Aston Villa, so it's now 2-1.
2-1. Yeah. Maybe the corner's
game.
turning there for Glasner as well.
That's about 11 minutes ago, Anthony. Where you been?
You're going to score more goals, man. Fuzz, you're going to have more goals today. Fuzz, you're going to have more goals today than you have in the Premier League all year long.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? It's true.
I think in the 2 Carabao Cup games we've played so far, we sit on, 12 goals in 2 games. We scored 12 goals in 2 games.
Oh my God!
Can we just play 38 Carabao Cup games, please? Replace it for.
Yeah, exactly.
Paddy's saying here, Wayne Rooney was very unprofessional, not turning up for training at Birmingham City. All sorts. Trust me on that insider knowledge. Well, you can't really, but you don't me. But I'm being honest. That's brilliant. Michael saying here, why do farmers wear wellies to tuck the sheep's legs back in?
I don't know. If that's true, I don't know. He's a joke, obviously, but I don't know.
Answer.
Well,
Answer says no comment.
Well, the funny thing is, Larry, where Anthony is, he is literally a stone's throw away from. There's just a stretch of water between him and the land of the sheep, and So
explains a lot.
In all fairness, is the well is in Wales basically. Is what we call it.
Allegedly, remember we use that word allegedly.
Well, allegedly, but I say allegedly, but we all know it is, and then that's that.
Trip saying we have to stop blaming the ref. They had 90+ minutes to do the job. Exactly, that's what Arsenal and Liverpool fans do. True. Yeah, I mean, Lord's already said that. We could have put the game to bed in the first half. Howard saying Bristol time. Yep. Colin saying Tony and Lawrence, I hope Amarin is a success. Just a dildo Sullivan what he actually missed. Sullivan needs gone, guys, he's not ambitious to take the gambles on a young dynamic manager. Yeah, I think change is needed. He's been there long enough now. I mean, he should retire gracefully and get someone else in there, but who that's going to be is another thing. Hopefully, as Colin said, he knows there's some kind of something stirring in the background. Hopefully, it will be positive for West Ham. It's probably legal in Scotland. 40 minutes of Fergie time, and Man United couldn't hit a cow's arse with a ukulele.
Yeah.
This is so true. So true. But then we saw some strange VAR decisions. I mean, just going on the Arsenal-Liverpool game and that, how it took the referee, the VAR, to decide was he offside or onside. That was a joke in itself. Everyone else could see that, but
they've got to draw the lines from funky angles to get the protractors out. Start seeing if you can line them up on the screen straight and
yeah. It was weird though, because I think they, I don't think they used the line eventually, but yeah, weird.
The only lines they like are the ones you sniff.
Good evening, Adama. Pain like Bane. Same old United, always losing. EPL refs are bent anyway. True. And he's asking, is Fuzzy wearing? Is Fizzy wearing makeup? You missed it.
It does rub off this stuff, by the way, so it does blacken the skin slightly. So I will have to go shower this off after the show. I'll probably have to do my match reaction before I do that.
It looks like you're wearing lipstick, Fuzz.
Well,
that's what he's on about.
You've got to look like you are really
We've
on
had
your
this discussion before.
Who likes to read this comment out?
Am I on to
read it in the Welsh voice?
That's right.
Yes. Put shit in the middle of the room. Yeah.
The roll of war, that is. Brilliant. EPL refs are the worst, but all teams have to deal with those donkeys. Yeah, absolutely. Trip. We've all got to take it. Full-time Liverpool 3-2. Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Michael saying it took over 5 minutes for a pen to be taken with all the Man United players around the ref complaining. Where were the yellow cards for that? Only captains allowed to question the ref. Exactly. This is
true.
It's again, when you think they set this standard out at the beginning of the season, can't surround the referees, managers can't come out of the technical area. We saw Arteta get done on the first game, and then after that, it just fizzled out. Just literally fizzled out, and that especially, as I said, look at the Chelsea game. I mean, okay, because of obviously VAR intervening, but the fact that Ogunku went down like a sack of spuds when you weren't even really tackled, and he's looking at the ref for it, that simulation dive should have got a yellow for that.
Yeah.
Dharma saying, Fuzzy is dead. Long live Lippy.
Lippy Teggy.
You lippy turkey.
Oh Lord. Good turnaround there, folks.
Paddy say they probably know every fucking I was doing. By the way, when that it's true, Paddy. Yeah. I would say in 70s powder blue eyeshadow as well, Fuzzy.
Yes, and lash extensions, high heels, glittery cheek blush.
Lawrence just checking if Deliveroo's coming on his knocking at the door.
That's right. I thought the Popo were coming after me.
Is that? Pepsi Pack AW root beer. Yeah, brilliant.
No, I got the wife coming home soon, so I can only do about 10 more minutes because then it's dinner time.
Ah, lovely, mate. Are you cooking or?
No, we're probably gonna pick something up because we're both haven't prepared anything. So
get the takeover.
Good old,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Take it.
Sharky's asking you, Lawrence, what time is it in your part of Kentucky, Larry? You have 2 different time zones there, I believe.
I think down southern Kentucky does. Right now it is 5:30, 5:26. We're 4 hours difference from everyone in UK and stuff like that. But we roll back again on Saturday, so it's normally 5 hours. So we do daylight savings, but we fall back this Sunday morning, so we'll be back to 5 on Sunday.
No.
So right now, where I'm at in Lexington, it's Eastern time zone.
Nice. He's going with the colours. A touch of rouge.
L'Oreal. Because you're worth it.
Colin's saying, guys, never a penny, but I'll take it. I don't think it would have been given. Michael of intervention helped making that decision. Yeah, we'll take it all day long. Got to take it. Paddy's asking you folks celebrating bonfire night.
Yes, I'll be doing it. I like bonfire night. You know,
Don't tell my work this, but I've got like £500 of TNT worth of fireworks in the store. So when I walk out of there, I'm just going to trigger it, and my shop's going to turn into the biggest fireworks display in town centre.
Well, I'm going to be. Fudge's going to sit outside this local shop, and I'm going to be stood there, and I'm going to be called Penny for the
Penny
fuzz.
for the guy. Penny for the
Penny
fuzz.
for the fuzz. Penny for the fuzz. Penny for the fuzz.
He just as now, Ross. Yes, he's been quiet most of the night. I think. I don't think he realised he's taken the mask off yet.
Yeah, take the mask off, Anthony. We're waiting.
I'll take some curry, Vic. I'll take some curry right now.
Nice.
Chicken or pork curry, I'll take it. I'll let the wife decide.
That's called a diplomatic decision there, Lawrence. I like that. Mark saying, Werner trying to get still off the hook with that miss. Celebrating Trump night next week.
No comment.
Looking like it.
As a retired military man, I do not like talking politics, so I will say no comment.
Yeah. I was going to say, because...
Don't talk politics on the internet, because there's always a mutant somewhere waiting to get you.
There you go.
So that's what all that bleach was for Fuzzy. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's my hairspray. Hairspray and a lighter. That's what happened to Tony, by the way. Did you know that he had like a big afro, like a Jackson 5? But he went to the barber's shop, and whilst he's spraying to get that nice perm going, he decided he'd smoke a cigar and lit that shit. And
I was doing the old Michael Jackson back in the day with the cream and the fireworks. Sharky's asking, what do you guys make of the London Stadium?
It's a stadium.
The problem was, I mean, I know obviously because when I was driving the trucks, I had a pupil that actually worked for the council. She knew that between them and West Ham, we actually had got the deal to buy the ground. And there was plans for the redevelopment of it and everything else. But as we know, Levy and Barry Hearn got involved, and it ended up that we ended up renting it. So the fact that GBH sold us down the river with we're going to be competing with the very best. We're going to be this, that, and the other. But we got the extended. The seats are going to be like Upton Park. They're going to be right up against the touchline, and then use away for 1,000 miles and just about see the game itself. I think the probably problem as well.
Binoculars.
Yeah, as you go through the 50 pence of the slot. But the worst part about the retractable seating is there. It's just never been used. Just never been used. I mean, they have brought some seats closer, but it's still not enough. The fact that we can still increase the size of the stadium if we wanted to. I mean, what do you make for yourself, Lawrence?
Yeah, nowadays it's like that, and for me, I always like to call myself the newcomer of the team because, I haven't followed as long as a lot of people. And, but one of the things that attracted me to West Ham was the fans. And Upton Park, Bowling Grounds, all the traditions I heard of that, the singing, the camaraderie of the fans, because it's about the players, but it's also about the fan experience and getting together and singing and love it. So I missed that portion there. I really wish I could have experienced that. My dream, and it sounds corny as a 54-year-old man, but I've loved it so much. I can't wait till I can go over there and watch a match. You know what I mean? Now London Stadium won't be the same as that, but I mean, I'm excited about that. So I find, because I interact, and Tony, you probably know this more than I do, is there's a lot of fans. There's so much that said it's either they don't want to go to it, to London Stadium because of that, because they left all that. And that's kind of hurts. Yeah. But then the other one's because it's Sullivan. So I think it missed some of that traditional luster. But, as I listen to the fans, they're never going to forget that. That's something that they'll never forget for the rest of their lives. But I think the sad part is, I've heard some, is they want to take their family and their children there to have that experience, and it won't be the same. But we live in a world today where everything's in big stadiums. And it's all this. And, you say the American NFL, it's $1 billion business. How do they do that? Besides the television, they also do it because they get big stadiums. They make an event of it. They charge enormous amount of, I know they're having the concession, the black balloons and stuff like that. Over here, you go to a ball game, whatever it is, you're paying an arm and leg for a beer, a hot dog, or whatever else. So it's losing some of that traditional luster, which is part of the fabric of West Ham, I think. What I see and what I love, what drew me to the team and the fans. So that's the sad part of it, I guess.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, we know obviously we don't own them. We only pay £4 million for rent, which but we're not seeing so much in the fact of, if that's the case, we're saving so much, then why can't we compete better with this so-called money? It's a bit of a
But what is a tribute to the West Ham fans is that even in that big ass stadium there, the fans knock it out when they're singing, and I applaud them for that. So it's not like a small stadium; they're singing this. Granted, it's so dang big, it probably echoes like a mountain. But anyway, it's a big stadium, so I give them credit for that.
Do you say they're knocking one out when they're singing? I'm forever blind.
Oh, golly.
No, it's true. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, when we first moved there, the fans were, literally turning on each other. I mean, there was fights up in the stands, and it was shocking. That was bad to see in itself. And the fact that at the time we didn't have no control. I mean, as Mark was saying here, it seems West Ham could have full control of the London Stadium, running catering, etc., when we are using it, which is great to see, because something needed to be done. I mean, we know full well they try to put the beer prices up, and that fell on its backside basically, and of course they reverted back to the normal prices.
How about the increase of the prices for the elderly and the
concessions?
Yeah, the concession. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that in itself, I think there's still something in the background as far as I know. I mean, the main thing is the club realised that because obviously the protest, and obviously when you look at quite a few YouTube channels put this onto their screens, that can we make sure everyone signs a petition?
The petition, yeah.
It got a great backing. So when you look at the club actually kind of retracted some of their statement of what they was going to do on this, and rightly so, because unfortunately, we talked about it on this show. Lucky enough, it's not just West Ham; it's other clubs, and it's the bigger picture that everyone should look at. If we're not too careful,
for sure.
and like you said, even the likes of West Ham, all the clubs, they all started off with a working man.
Exactly right, 100%.
And it's remembering that side of things, and that's what they should do. Yeah, Paddy's saying, yeah, the London Stadium's great, provided you bring your binoculars, of course.
Yeah,
Because you're up in the gods. Yeah, absolutely. There's my worst. Oh, yeah, he's there. Sorry, 2-1 there. Spud's doing what Spuds do.
Lose to the teams they should beat and win against the teams they should not.
Paddy saying, if I was American, I think I like West Ham purely because the club have got a couple of hammers on the crest. Same with Arsenal, core cannon. It's obviously about the club, which is, Spain Concrete used Arsenal money for NFL and NBA squad. Well, we saw what the Glazers did with the Man United situation, but
yeah.
Paddy saying also sound decibel to fan capacity. Newcastle and Palace are top earners. Yeah, I mean, the old stadiums definitely kind of keep that in. As you're saying, Budgie is conducting bubbles machine at London Stadium.
There you go.
If I was an American, I would move. And Michael's saying Sullivan does not like the legacy fans. He wants a new breed. Yeah. This is the thing, isn't it? But remember your history, where you come from. Chelsea out. Oh, Chelsea's been knocked out. Never mind.
Wow.
All that good times, and they've been knocked out on there. Never mind.
Also, shout out to Jadon Sancho. I don't know if anybody knows whether he's actually injured or not, but that guy, Enzo Maresca, was questioned about him, and he said, he's been left out the past couple of games due to tactical reasons. He just needs to keep working hard, and he'll play many more games. And I'm thinking to myself, did this guy just try and pull a Ten Hag against Sancho again? not even in the match squad today, by the way. Not even on the subs bench.
No.
Just dropped. See up by.
Weird. Chelsea knocked out. Yeah, Arsenal are through. Chelsea and Man City gone. Ooh, cup is looking very attainable for everyone.
What?
Well, Man City not gone yet.
That's what I was about to say. What's that?
Yeah. They're only winning 2-1, so City could sneak back in. Push it to
Maresca, P45. Well, I think you just said there. Is it? We've still got a bit to go, have they?
Yeah, they're 63rd minute at the moment.
Oh, yeah, 63rd, yeah, because they kicked off later, didn't they?
Yeah.
Maresca, P45 in the morning. Wish Palace had a bit of history, well, trophy-wise.
We can't all have trophies.
It's true. That's true. See if everybody's pulling it out of the bag.
Savio, I think, has picked up an injury, so he might be getting ruled out.
Yeah, look at look, Colin's saying here, look, Tony Lawrence, we have a dodgy referee for the game against Forest.
Great.
Given bad decision against us. Sullivan sold us down the river, even sold all the memorabilia, the history we had at the old ground.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
But why? I mean,
through with conviction.
Yeah, 5-2.
Yeah.
Statement.
He ain't going through. Same old story, same characters. True. Yeah, it's true. Villa out as well. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Palace as well, away. Crystal Palace at Villa Park.
I mean, say that when you look at the Liverpool game, I mean, Brighton and Liverpool, 3-2, and just shows you that, Brighton are kind of getting themselves sorted. Palace seems to be turning the corner now, which is 2-2 for them.
Arsenal sweated their way to a 3-0 win.
2-1. You never know.
Yeah, Fuzz, they were finishing today, I can tell you that much. 5 goals, that's nice.
Oh, Haaland's sitting on the bench. So, I mean,
wow.
Yeah, Foden started in the number 9 position. Bit of a weird one, but you can expect that with this cup competition. there's the one that not a lot of managers take really seriously. So even though a lot of teams are playing Prem opposition today, they're rotating their squads like crazy. So
it goes back to what I was saying, what teams, whether big teams consider priorities. This one really not, something they think highly of. They'll take the,
Well, I'm just looking at the team that City put out. So you had Ortega, Moreno, R. Lewis, Stones, Diaz, Ake, Gundogan, Savinho, O'Reilly, McAtee, Nunez, and Foden. And on's come on, Kovacic has come on, Silva's come on, Vardiel's come on, Jay Wright. Oh, as you said, there's still Ireland that's come on as well.
Well, hey guys, I got to take off. The wife's ready to pull up. I want to thank you for the opportunity to come on. I always like.
No, thanks, Lawrence.
I like to follow both your channels and watching it on a weekly basis. The two sets. So thanks a lot, Tony. I'll put my picks in the comments like I did last time. Is that kind of how you want? Is that
brilliant?
Good?
Thank you, mate. That's superb. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Lawrence.
No problem. And for Ant, this is the best you looked all day. Have a good one.
Thanks, Larry.
Don't come on your arms.
Absolutely.
Come on, you idiots. Come on, you idiots.
As Anthony says it.
Speaking of which, he's probably gone to curl one out in celebration that they beat Preston.
Yeah. Also Southampton. Oh, interesting. As they scored but went off injured. Yeah, I think wasn't he injured the last game he played. He was struggled. Trip saying Arsenal should be relegated for playing boring, dreadful football. Cheers, Lawrence. Absolutely. What if Jesus' goal will boost his confidence? He's been so bad for so long. Maybe his injuries have caught up with him. No way is he championship quality, absolutely. But then again, it is Preston. No disrespect to them.
Wow. Yeah, I suppose they've found their level there, haven't they?
E-Ross is saying the wife is the boss 100%. Saying goodbye to Larry.
Allow it. Allow it, fam.
I used to say he's having a wank in the tractor. Say goodbye. And
he's making another glory. That pumpkin.
Always look like he's about to cry. Also, yeah, is it me that you think? Oh, he just thinks that. No, it does. I think look at him on the weekend. I think he was on the sideline. He got knocked off, and as he came round, yeah, it's like he's going to burst into tears.
Yeah, Jesus is a bit of a crybaby.
Will Sancho leave United now?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to. Because I'll tell you what, if things go wrong at Chelsea, even if Amorim says, "Well, I'd like to play with him," the club will know. No, you don't want Tim to play for you. You really, really don't. Out the door. See you later. Goodbye.
Pepsi saying, has Ferguson gone back to Aberdeen? They're doing well.
It works like FIFA. Got regens. Got managerial regen. You've got Fergie, Sir Alexson.
Alexson. Trip saying that tractor has the ideal temperature for some reason. Yeah, he's been warming it up. Always on the goddamn floor, Jesus. Yeah, he is. I don't know what that's all about. Why he's got to keep doing it. Michael Chelsea, big up to yourself. Big up Tony Fuzzy. Where's Anthony Tractor Herbert? He might be doing something with his tractor at the moment.
Commiserations, Michael.
Yes.
Newcastle came back for blood. Could have been 3 as well tonight, but I think they had an offside goal ruled out.
Michael saying corrupt cup as all Prem quarterfinals for 14 years. Interesting that.
Well, let's see the script in the Tottenham Man City game. Man City usually get to like the quarters at the very least of this competition every single year.
Yeah, that's true.
Something. Last time around, it was Southampton that they ended up getting knocked out.
Just seeing it. Yeah, it looks like it's getting close. I mean, like saying here, right goes close for City. Curls one wide from just outside the box. Vicario was at full stretch as it was just past his post. So you never know. Yeah, Chip saying Newcastle annihilated Chelsea at smithereens. I'll have to view that later, given the match wasn't live, guys.
I'm reading here that Ruben Amorim is set to become Manchester United's one of the youngest Manchester United managers ever at 39 years of age.
Wow. Setting records already. Away are the lads. Absolutely, Mama.
Away the
Good
lads.
result. Good result.
Johnny Evans played against Amorim as well.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, for Manchester United in a Champions League game when Amorim was playing for Braga. It was Johnny Evans that scored the winning goal against his club at the time. It's gonna bench him forever now. You can sit there and enjoy your retirement. You little shit.
Yeah. Do you remember back in the day? Right, there's the bench. Chip saying Chelsea to finish 14th after loss to Newcastle. Saying,
do you know what?
Each other.
It's actually actually an interesting point to make because with the Premier League, we're down in 14th, right? And everyone will say, "Oh my God, Manchester United are miles away from anything significant." Arsenal are only 7 points ahead.
Yeah,
They've bottled 8-point leads when City had no business, and that was right at the other end of the season. We've got another 29 games to go. There's a lot that can happen. I mean, honestly, it just felt like we were miles away, so far away, but it's actually we're a lot closer. I mean, Tottenham are 3 points, only 3 points ahead, or something like that.
Not much in it. Yeah, it's a weird.
Really
if you look at the league table, it's a couple of results in that changed the dynamics of the table straight away.
Yeah,
it is a bit of a weird one. What's Michael saying here? Chelsea give Newcastle the game with trying to pass out the back and giving Isaac the ball a lot. Ooh, don't do that. That's for sure.
No.
If anyone says there's bigger than fish for fire, I will lose it.
Enzo Maresca's got bigger eyeliner to put on. That's why we call him Enzo Mascara.
Mama Flossie looks at me. Yeah. Pepsi Pack saying November the 10th, he officially becomes United manager, according to TalkSport. Yeah, it's virtually a £10 million compensation deal, or 10 million euros, whatever you want to say.
For his contract, it's about €10 million. And I think what Sporting want is compensation for the rest of his coaching team. So, like his assistant goalkeeping coach and a couple of others. And there's people who are talking about like a 30-day notice period or something. But I think that's like a clause, like a competitive clause. Like if he was a manager going to a direct rival of Sporting, there's something to say that you're going to have to serve a certain notice period to sort of camper their ability of the rival's ability. But because we're not directly competing against in any competitions against Sporting Lisbon at the moment, I don't think that clause applies. I think what's going on right now is just figuring out the total package. They figured out that they're happy with the way they want to pay Amorim's contract and the payoffs, but it's everybody else. They want to bring pretty much most of that Sporting setup into Man United, so that
because I think what I heard was like 8.3 million for the Amorim, and the rest of the other bit makes it up to 10 million for the staff as well. So I've heard, but I don't know how true that is.
And stick him on a wage, an annual salary of like it's like 8 million something a year.
Wow.
I think it's less than Ten Hag, but not bad. Not bad.
Less than 10. What was Ten Hag on then?
think it was about 10 mil.
Jesus
About
Christ!
10 million a year, because our payoff to him was about 17,
I heard it was 17 million. Fuck.
and he had only a two-year contract left from this summer going forwards, and given
Of
it to
course,
be
yeah.
about 3 months in, that's
So egg on the face for Ineos a little bit.
no, a little bit. It's one of those where if it goes wrong, at least they'll be proud enough to admit their mistakes and do what's necessary to rectify it, rather than bury your heads in the sand and just say, but for financial reasons, or hide behind top 4 mathematical possibilities. I can hear myself in the background.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, you're saying about like you being 7 points difference there. I mean, beyond Arsenal, but like us as well. Yeah, we've had a shit poor start and only 5 points from 6. The table is very tight. Like as Trip said here, nobody's clear, and it is. It's a weird start to this. For this Premier League table at the moment, anyone can change over anyone at this stage.
Except for
Even
Arsenal.
Yeti, good to see you, mate. The long-haired Yeti's Cave, Emma and Ten Hag Mark II. Can you imagine that? Be up to each other, they're saying. Trip saying Emran's going to change a lot of minds with his excellent coaching ability, and he's got a smile to boot with it as well. Okay, interesting. Southgate in Fuzzy. If this doesn't work as a United fan, I'd be like, game over, I'm done.
No, we just keep saying we're Man United. Just get another manager. Sack him, hire him, adopt Real Madrid mentality and just say, listen, if it goes tits up, we'll just pay up a contract and sack him. We'll just put them all on one.
Chelsea, your squad first. Sorry about that. I had to pop off. My son decided when he got to the bathroom, he was sick, so I had to sort it all out.
All right.
So the smell of bleach. Yeah, he's just being sick in the toilet. So I got called up. That was why I had to go and bloody sort it out.
We thought you went to have a good time because you beat Sir Preston.
Oh, that's it wrong. I get so excited about what I'll do. I'll pick the missus up, I'll put her on the bed, and I'll get the Hoover out, and I'll Hoover away to the standing. That's what I'll do.
Jesus Christ. Collie saying, Fuzzy, mate, you're also going to get along with Amarin, top centre back and striker Gokares. Must say I'm jealous. Might take a little time, but sure he would be a success. I follow a lot of continental football, so yeah, there's high praise for him there.
I think a lot of people might say, "Oh, it's going to be Ten Hag 2.0. It's another Ten Hag." I think two things. Ten Hag seemingly had a lot of split opinions with players in how they perceived him. One thing that Amarim's got going for him is he's never had a single player have a falling out with him. Not one. And that's difficult to come across. Somebody somewhere is
You've seen his smile, haven't you? You've seen his smile. You don't want to argue with a smile like that, do you? Amarin's smile?
He's a bit more arm around your shoulder type of manager. A bit like he's got like a personality temperament like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has, but he's got more of a tactical. Like he's like Ole's the guy that failed the coaching courses, so he became your local school PE teacher. Meanwhile, the other guy, Amarim, excelled in all of his courses. Went to the universities, got like master's degrees in coaching and everything. Got knighted by the king, well, knighted by the queen. Queen died because of it. You know,
it's just these things you're still wearing, Fuzz. You're like one of these. What's one of these that goes?
It's mine.
You know what I mean? They get a break. They go. You still got these things on.
You're saying
that's assassination right there. Shit.
Even your son can't handle your face, Anthony. That's bad, bro.
the light in the background struggling as well. Look, glare from it. It's just like,
Yeah, we know that. I mean, Michael's comment here saying about the Portuguese leagues, you can't take it seriously. There's only 4 teams. I mean, look, Amron's got to come in and he's got to do a job now, and that's the thing. So we'll see what happens from that. But yeah, these players are better than what they've been showing. I'm sure of that. True. Big up, lads. Yeah, he's saying, if you're good for preview tomorrow, Ton, I'll set it up in that. Yeah, let us know what time, mate, and we'll go from that. I look forward to that one. Evening, Des.
Isn't it Ruben Amorim's Sporting Lisbon that knocked his Arsenal team out of the Europa League?
It could be.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was.
It was that. I think he went out on penalties, actually.
Yeah.
That shot from the halfway line.
Halfway line, yeah. Yeah, that shot.
Was that Ramsdale?
Yeah.
That again was Ramsdale, wasn't it?
That was Ramsdale that was in goal when we got knocked out. I think that was in the... Is that a quarter final? I think it was a quarter final. I think it may have been the quarter final.
Possibly, because you finished
we
top.
didn't get to the final, the semis, and that's it. I think it was the quarter final.
Yeah,
we
played. Because we finished second in our group, so we had the extra round to play. We played against Betis, then played Barcelona in the next round. I think after that we then we drew Sevilla, and that was when we went out, which was I think quarterfinals, because it's round of 16 quarterfinals. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what we'll do then, Des, we'll do, if you do the same as before, so people in the chat, if you can send your score predictions in on the community page or through X, etc., or Insta, I'll add them onto there, but we will show you the table shortly to see where people are. There's been some movement on some people, but we'll go through that anyway. So if you don't mind doing that, Des, send them again like you did, please. It'd be great. Paddy's saying you're probably right, Trip, but if a player doesn't give a thing, it doesn't matter. We've seen that from a few players. That match preview would be very hostile. Trip saying, he's saying, "No, I don't do hostile." No, at all. And Paddy's saying, to be fair, Michael, you can't take the Premier seriously. There's only Man City at the moment. Yep, still 2-1 at the moment in that game.
Time's running out.
Yeah, I'm watching it on here. Yeah, I got the game on. I had Sky Sports News on with the score.
Just seeing some of the name of the players they've just subbed on. Nathan Ake goes off for Simpson Pussy.
What the fuck? Jesus. Yes, it did, Des. I got that. Thank you very much, mate. I did get that. Let me just kind of... Nathan Pussy. What a name.
Jamai Simpson Pussy. That's something incredible.
Wow. Right, let me just go. Richarlison is crap. Come on, you spuds. Let's let me just find the table. It's there. Okay. So we just share that for the moment. So still sitting at the top is Joe Herbert. So if you look at there, there's been some movement around. You're not far from your brother now, Anthony.
Yeah.
James and Matt are close as home as Henry. Pepsi's moved up as well. Fuzzy on 55, Trips on 50. Lawrence and Daz very close to each other there. Not literally, but close. Michael Chelsea. And some of the others have not kind of taken part. It's up to Michael Chelsea. So he's kind of getting himself in there. But that's where we are.
Sack him. Sack Fuzzy. That's Tin Hag standard, that isn't it?
No, it's not Ten Hag standard, because look at the number in the table position. It's single digit. Ten Hag was in double digits. So that's the key. If they hit double digits in table position, sack them instantly.
Yeah.
Even if the first letter of your club name is like right at the bottom of the alphabet, you're on 0 points. No one's kicked the ball yet. Still double digits. Let table position, sack them.
Paddy saying there's a John Saville or something that plays or did play for Millwall. I'd be tempted to change my name. Yeah, that's true. Matt saying 6. Woohoo! Doing better than I expected. I thought I'd be bottom. No, you're doing well, Matt. Actually, you're doing very well. And Paddy's obviously saying, "How the fuck have I not bottom?" It just shows you some of the people at the lower end are not doing so well. So you're still in there, Paddy. You're still in there. Trip saying Pepsi has gone clear of me. Yeah, he's kind of starting to break away a little bit now. Pepsi got a good score actually. He's saying probably do it Friday night time because I need tomorrow. Not a problem, mate. No problem at all. He's laughing at that. Got crying, shall I say? Matt saying I'm coming for the top 4. Watch out. Yeah, you're doing well. Pepsi said I'm averaging 1 out of 10 a week. Paddy, do you prefer to be bottom? Oh, jeez. Paddy said you can sack me. I've missed that many games, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we'll keep it in there. It just makes it interesting reading, doesn't it? It does make it interesting in that respect. But yes, I do prefer bottoms. Yeah, to be honest.
You an ass or a tits guy?
No, Michael. I mean, if you came in earlier, and that, who knows where you would be at this stage? But in the top 10, yeah, not far from the top 10. You're there, nearly thereabouts. So, well done, mate. Well done. Still 2-1. So let's say, just gonna. We won't go to the predictions, but we'll go through the 3 teams. So, you're away to Newcastle, Anthony. Well, not you personally, but
Yeah. Listen, it's not going to be an easy game. I think we knew that as Arsenal fans. We got a weakened squad. There's 1 minute there's injuries. Next minute, we're not expecting these players to play, and they're playing. So I don't know whether they're fully fit, but listen, I think with Mikel Arteta, he likes playing mind games. He gets excited, on that video. When he's on that swing. I'm supposed to be a tip man. So yeah. So we've seen the video, haven't we, with Mikel Arteta on the swing?
Yeah, I saw that. That was brilliant, mate. That was brilliant.
So yeah, he gets excited. So, but I don't know. I mean, I can predict the score. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'll have to go with Arsenal, but there's not going to be a lot in it. I think 2-1 if I'm going to predict the score to Arsenal maybe.
Colin just saying he's a technical genius and he's young, he's hammering. Just the same slot, good little tactician. We're taking mentality, slot another one we could have had. We're not taking the gamble, no experience. It's our manager at the end of the day. We know what he's like. He's always been the poxy same way. Still 2-1. I wonder if it's going to go in extra time.
Fuzzy exposed me to explicit content. Report him.
Ban him on the edge.
Mistake.
You imagine if it goes into extra time. Oh, dear me. Fuzzy explicit content, yeah. Every part of a woman's special guys come on. That Carl Pilkington, Mexican taxi driver. Remember, you'll get it.
Ten Hag is available to replace Lopetegui. Yes.
Oof. Fuzzy, who came on for Eros is asking, who came on for Nathanaki?
Simpson pussy.
Fucking hell.
Jamai Simpson pussy.
That's where Spuds feel comfortable at the edge of the blade.
How was it spelled, Fuzz? Was it spelled P-U-S-I or P-U-S-S-I or what?
Pusey. So there's probably it's probably Pusey, but he's probably called a pussy
I used
all
to say,
throughout school.
what a name. And he was just saying, this guy, yeah. Ten Hag will probably win loads now somewhere. Yeah, you can see it coming a mile off, can't you? Pussy, yeah.
So now you've got Amarim job coming in as a manager. You've just had the pussy subbed onto a football pitch. What next? Hugh Janus gets a promotion into the first team.
Yeah, he's put something special in that hot chocolate. That's for sure. In the drink, Eros. Pussy, yeah, he's saying there. He's nicknamed the cat. Yeah. You'll win the league with Fulham or something. He's Jamaican. Okay, there you go. He's Jamaican.
Ten Hag.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we got Forest and at Forest's ground. I mean, it's not going to be an easy game for West Ham, that's for sure. I mean, they are playing some good football at the moment, and I don't see us getting much out of that, I must admit. I think it's definitely going to be Forest's game. But who knows? Depends with Lopetegui if he's going to go with the team that he picked in the second half. If he goes with that, might make it a little bit more interesting. So we'll see. I don't know if you guys think anything different.
No, I just feel like it's Forest. I think they're playing really well. I keep saying that they're not going to be a pushover, but it's like what I said on the Sunday night takeaway when Yeti came on. I used to take the piss out of Chris Wood. CW7's coming, and I even said to the Man United fans when Ronaldo left CW7, but. I mean, this season he's been absolutely brilliant. I think it's 6 goals in 9 games he's got. So he's doing something right. I can remember him when Chris Wood. We had him on loan at Bristol City, and he did absolutely shit. He scored 2 goals in something like 20 games. Fuzzy, way to go! You had your hands in Thomas George.
Well, I've got to have protection.
God, protection. Ten Hag will win Lutz in Norway under 30s girls division.
You know that, don't you?
B5
No, 2 in the bot and 1 in the bot.
Pepsi saying open top bus parade in Tottenham tomorrow. Sancho can't play against United on Sunday. Well, of course, yeah, big up to it. Big up to Ross is saying there. Paddy saying I'm going to miss Ten Hag's coffee bean head and his hilarious comments.
Yeah.
Big up. Yeah, old fashioned number 9 making a comeback. Yeah, it's true. It won't be easy against West Ham. I don't underestimate anyone. No, this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, this league is a bit unpredictable at the moment, but
no such thing as an easy game. No such thing as an easy game anymore.
Not now.
No, especially when VAR is involved.
Crystal Rovers in the FA Cup around there. Before we go, just say goodbye to Colin first of all. Tony Anthony Fuzz, take care, gents, and good night. Sorry, Tony, for being the way I feel. Feel so passionate about this great club of ours. Sorry, mate, we lose 3-1. Hey, look, I get that completely, and yeah, we just need
agree
change.
with you, Colin.
We just need change. If we get that, then who knows what it could be in for West Ham. But at the moment, we've missed out on quite a few opportunities over this summer transfer. But no, I feel you, and rightly so, mate. But take care of yourself, and hopefully see you again shortly. The Eiffel Tower, they call that. At the top, when you laugh, you sound like the clown on Dead by Daylight. It was me actually who did the voiceovers for it, and that. I'm still waiting for the royalty payments after all these years, bastards. Sort them out. We just need the fuck rag back. Yeah, we need something, that's for sure. Or Frank Bruno. Yeah, I've been known as a Frank Bruno laugh as well. Trip saying, why are you all laughing? Spuds won their trophy already. Yeah, of course they played us, didn't they? Yeah. Take care, Colin. You're cool. Same first name as me. He's let it out of the bag.
He's there out the bag. I knew it was Colin anyway. I guessed Colin. I was
He's
told
let it
was
out of the
three,
bag.
three names. It was three names. Three names. Right? It was, I said it was either a Colin, right? This is true. Colin, I was told Gordon, right? And I actually put that on Fuzz's chat and said, oh, yeah, his real name's Gordon. Yet he called a VAR on it. But no, we had no decision. And I think the other one was, what was the other name?
Cullen.
That's
Well,
it. That's it.
Du,
Yeah,
du, du.
or he says Colin or colon.
Donna Cullen is the Yeti burner account.
You so never at least, yeah. No, Colin. And Paddy, he says, colon works as I talk out my arse.
God.
Well,
Last minute.
Callahan. Yeah. There's a name.
Callahan job.
Paddy's real name is Funkmaster P.
Okay. Silence.
Well, I don't know how many minutes are playing in this game, but it's 90 plus 7. It's still 2-1 to Spurs at the
It's
moment.
final whistle. Man City are gone.
Yep, gone 2-1.
Wow.
City must have been playing in Spurs jerseys.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Pepsi said, I can hear drain covers being pushed up. Spurs fans have come out of hiding. Yeah, Spurs. Yeah, tumbleweed. Yeah, that's true. Dear. Well, it was good that we all dressed up at the beginning. I say, like, the face mask after a while, I couldn't see for shit after a while, after 20 odd minutes. But
even for everything. Fucking hell, that is a beacon and a half. Jesus.
oh my god, that's just about it, isn't it? I just did like that, and all of a sudden, half a ton of water was poured out of it. That's how much I was sweating inside it. Jesus Christ!
My mask was literally wet. I lasted longer than you.
Your mask was wet.
Yeah,
I lost.
Wet. There's obviously
I
Michael
lost
Myers.
everybody.
Before you still had masks on. So as a fitting tribute, shall we end off with our mask back on again?
Oh.
Come on, you idiots.
Come on, you idiots.
Come on,
There you go.
Fucking hell. I tell you what, Tim, you get the women after you now, mate. Jesus.
Before you still had masks on.
You look like
Paddy
you've
saying,
just
my
come
uni
back to
mates actually called me that. I was always listening to 80s Funk Cameo. The bar, bloody hell, man. I remember them. They played Halloween the other friend in the States now. Wow.
Can't see shit.
Talking about funk.
That's some shit.
Anthony needs to wear the mask more often. Suits him. And he says, look just like John Cena. Todd chooses a mask that's still bald.
Bold. Get a shine on it.
There you go. There you go. Tie the baldness up. Is that the Michael Myers or Beetlejuice? Juan Cena. Right, so Fuzzy, you'd like to shout your channel out and what you got coming up, please?
I can't see anything. Can't fucking read.
Come on, Google either.
So you can find me on HotFuzz44AG to do my match reaction for the hammering the drubbing tonight with Steve Cooper, 2-time in Nottingham Forest, and 2-time in Forest, and also Leicester City. You know, a little bit over here, a little bit over there. Still not sacked from Forest yet. But yeah, got the match reaction. Got to do preview for Chelsea as well. What by Chelsea, and if we get an Amarin official, then we'll definitely be doing something for that also. But aside from that, Sunday night takeaway show. And yeah.
Thank you very much. So thank you very much, and thanks for doing what you did today. Juan Cena much better. Yeah, that's very true, Ross. It kind of suits him a bit more. Anthony or Juan Cena, what have you got coming up, and where are you going to be, mate?
Yeah, no, we haven't got a show tomorrow, so the next time I'll be on will probably be obviously this Sunday night takeaway, and then all of next week we'll have this show, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and also I'll be on Football Dad's Army with you.
Thank you very much. And say, guys in the chat, the ones that's doing these score predictors, yeah, if you can put it onto the community channel, that'd be great. And we'll make sure.
You look a bit like Bullshit Man from Thundercats.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Totally could be Donald Pleasant's work as a team. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Donald Pleasant's, bloody hell. But yeah, so you should hopefully, I should be on either on Yeti's channel. We'll be doing a match preview for the Nottingham Forest West Ham game. And then, of course, yes, we'll have the Sunday night takeaway coming back on again. And we'll make sure that we can talk about what's going on with our clubs respectively. But enjoy your Halloween tomorrow, guys. Trick-or-treating, just to make sure you don't scare the kids. That's for sure. Hope you have a good weekend. So coming up towards there. And we'll make sure we'll see you again come Sunday. So for now, thank you very much. We'll catch you next time. Take care.
God damn kids.